So we're going to go over 5 playbooks you need to use in college football 26. Me being an offensive coordinator, this is big time. You know, you get real football plays in college football. It's not Madden where everybody just has to run 4 verts and smash and stuff. You got different ways to get to it. That's the funnest thing. So we're going to do an open practice. And we'll go offense only, and we're going to experiment a little bit. Let's get into it. All right, so we're going to start out with UAB. Take a deep dive into their playbook. UAB, they like to do some funky stuff. So yeah, we're going to go into formations, hit gun, and get in the gun. We're going to find the formation, gates. Look at it. It's basically quads left, but you're only going with 4 down linemen in the box, and one of your linemen is tight end. So it's pretty sick. So you're really going 3 actual down linemen. You've got 2 linemen on the outside to the left, and then you've got your outside receiver and your running back is behind those 3 guys. So it's pretty fun. Now I'm going to show you guys what we can do out of it. So with gun game, we're going to start off with jet touch pass. You know, that's the most basic thing in college football 25. It's coming back for 26, and it's very, very deadly. So we'll run it, put our back in motion. He's coming across. Let's get him the ball. Let's go see what we can do. Now, what I love the most about this, like this is probably going to be one of my favorite packages in the game. Just because I can go, let's change the play. So we can choose a new play. And I love when you can sequence stuff. That's the best thing about football. Every good offensive coordinator knows how to sequence plays. So we're going to go jet touch pass. After that, now we can go fake jet verts. So now we got our tight end who's live. He's eligible. He can go out for a pass. Our other 2 wide receivers off the ball, they're eligible. They can go out for a pass. So we're going to bring the back in motion again. It's going to look just like our jet touch pass. Then we're getting right back into it. We can throw them to anybody. We're not going with the jet. So I like that a lot. Let's see if I run it again on the backside. So now if anybody does flow with the jet, we can go right back to the screen, throw the screen, let 18 get busy. He doesn't have a lot of speed on this team, but you know, if you've got the right pieces in the right places, you can do anything in this game. That's what I love. We're going to take a dive into Kansas's playbook. Now, the Blue Jays offense was dynamic this year. They had Jalen Daniels at quarterback. He's a beast. He can run it. So we're going to dive into empty Y-off flips. Now, out here, they do some double motions, which I think is really fun, really unique that they have this in the game. Like, that's big time, to me at least. So we're going to go motion double spot. So we're just getting to the spot concept, but we're going to motion our tight end over first. He's off the ball. Now we're going to motion our slot, our most inside slot. He's going on the motion. Other than that, it's just spot. We got a corner, backside's got a post, and we have 2 spot routes with our other 2 guys that are not in the motion. So our second motion is taking himself out the concept, and basically he's just being a running back on a swing route. It's the same exact thing. I love it though, because we can end up doing this. So this goes back to that layering where now we're making our opponent think that we're doing the same thing. So let's go back in. We're going to choose a new play. Now we can go motion load option. So we go motion load option. We're going to motion them across. Now we're going to do our second motion, and now we got the option. What do we want to do with it? We want to run with it? Of course we do. We got Jalen Daniels. Yeah, it's just fun. When you got a guy that's that dynamic, you can do crazy things with it. Now, another play I wanted to show you guys out of Kansas' playbook is the jet QB counter. All right? When you've got Jalen Daniels, I don't need to say anything else. We're going to motion him across, make it look the same. Now we're bringing our guard and our tight end over to just give us a little bit of counter action. Let Jalen Daniels do the rest. PA jet flood. Same formation, PA jet flood. We're going to still bring the jet motion across. I'm going to pump the motion, and I'm going to take it over top. And this is just flood. Oh, my gosh, Jalen Daniels. That's on me, actually. No, but That's on me. I tried to leave him too wide. But yeah. Throw the post right there down the line. So next up, we're going with Texas. Obviously, you got Parkinson, who is a beast offensive coordinator, head coach. They like to do a lot of different things, a lot of pre-snap motion, and that is going to be, another way we can sequence stuff. So right here, we're in tight open at a gun. We're going to use the same motion 3 times, and we're going to do simple things out of it. So we got one of our slot receivers lined up left, lined up wide. Now he's going to come across in an orbit motion. Orbit, when you go behind the whole entire team, reset. Now he's going all the way. And there we go. It's a pivot, and we're just running mesh rail. It's just 2 rub routes. We've got over the ball, and we've got a corner route. This literally just mesh rail. So we're going to do it again so you can see it. Reset, psych, going all the way around. And now to throw the corner. All right, so now I go pick a new play. I can go gun tight, orbit, whip, flood. So gun tight, open, orbit, whip, flood. So we're in the same formation. We're still running the orbit motion with the same guy. So it's gonna give the defense the same exact look and feel as the last play, but different routes. So we're out here. We're attacking everybody at levels, and you can kill people with that in college ball. Specifically for me as a high school coach, I love this. This is something that you can use at all times because there's always somebody in high school out of those 11. You're going to find one guy slipping up. And if we attack at all levels, we'll be able to find that one guy very easily. Now, Texas personnel obviously complements this a lot. But if you've got a speed guy on that orbit, no matter what, we know he's orbiting. So he's going all the way out deep. If he can run, we can just get him the ball now. All right, so next up, we're going to dive into ECU's playbook. I'm going to show y'all a little something. Like, the most fun thing is your wide receivers are lined up so wide. Like, it's so different. You've got wide receivers lined up outside the numbers, even if they're single receiver. So your quarterback's got to be a guy that can make some throws. But, like, right here, you got number 9, Anthony Smith, on the left. And he can go and make plays because he's fast. So if you put a speed guy out there, like, no corner wants to line up back against the sideline because he knows you're going in, but he don't know what you're about to do. Because you could cut it at 2, you could cut it, and obviously we've still got we still got that same tool to adjust the routes. So we can move it down, we can make it more of a glance, or we could keep it that high post. But he never knows when you're gonna cut. You put a speed guy out there, you can do a lot. You got Yannick over the middle. That's it's just fun stuff that you can do to create mismatches. All right, so you go wide stack formation. You got 2x2 now. They're stacked. Like, how are you going to guard that as a defense when they're so far outside of, they're outside of the numbers, in between the ticks? It's like, bro, somebody. You got to put 2 guys in between the sideline and the numbers. No defense wants to do that. So they're not going to guard you in man. So all you got to do is put the right people in the right spots. You've got speedster Anthony Smith on the right side. You've got Yannick Smith, who's a big play receiver over there on the left. Like, you can do a lot of things. So quarterback's got to have a gun, though, because that's a throw. Like, that is a throw to make. So next up, we're going to dive into Hawaii. Now, Hawaii has always been known as a run and shoot offense. So I'm going to show you just a basic play that if you're creating a playbook, you might as well have this in because it's going to get you some type of money. All right, so it's RNS get open. So we're looking at it, run and shoot, get open. The most simple concept in run and shoot offenses. It's been around for years and years and years. This is it. You got, we're going out of 5 wide. So most of the time, your 2 most inside guys are going to have option routes. They're literally just trying to get open. They're either going to cut flat inside on a dig or cut flat outside on an out. Here it is. What does the X choose to do? He goes inside. There's no defense, so there's no real option. He can do whatever he wants, actually. He's got too many options. That's the way you can score. If not, we see we got a mismatch. All right, let me go over the top. we can score. All 5 guys can score every play. He moves nice. I don't know who that is. He's good. Yeah, you might have to do a little Hawaii rebuild. But yeah, and then the same way, that guy on the other slot, we'll go over to him. He's got the same exact option as X did. We're going to look at him. He chooses to go out. Let's get him the ball. Good catch.